Hey y'all, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Please do not clock me for the state of these nails. I need to get them done this weekend. They're out of control, but I did want to share something with y'all. Hang on. Pardon my noisy chair. I'm pretty sure by now we have all seen mani cards, okay? I decided to make my own because I'm broke. I know I ain't the only broke ass person up here doing nails, right? But as much as I absolutely love the idea of mani cards, I've actually only seen two brands. I can't remember one of them, but the other one is Selena Ryden has her own brand of cards. They're absolutely beautiful. I'll put a little, I don't know, photo, video, something. Check them out. Now, she's located, I believe, over in Europe. So when I went to purchase, because I did months and months ago, I think early last year, I don't know, whenever they first came out. It's been forever ago. I went to buy some because I was like, oh my God, what a fan-freaking-tastic idea. I adored just the way she hand drew all of these cards. Like, it's her own artwork that went into, like, she put her entire life into these cards. They're absolutely beautiful. And I was like, of course, I would love to support, you know, her brand, because I know this had to have been an undertaking like you wouldn't believe, right? So I did. I waited and waited and waited for them to launch. They sold out, so I had to wait for them to be restocked. They restocked at 3 a.m. my time, which really ain't that big a whoop because I'm usually awake anyway. But I did set an alarm, and at 3 a.m. when they restocked, I went to grab them, threw them in my cart, and the shipping was like $25. And I was like, you know what? That's over half the price of the cards themselves. So I said, you know what? I'm not spending 60 doll hairs to get these cards. I didn't mind the price of the cards themselves, but because I'm in the US and she's overseas, it was just way too much, honey. So I said, okay, you know what? Let me do a bare bones version for myself. So I did. A couple weeks ago, I decided I'm gonna make my own mani cards. And as of right now, and yes, they are very bare bones. That was by design, okay? I can always add to these anytime I want. I do like very minimalistic. I enjoy the idea of these being minimalistic because I don't want to be too overwhelmed. Like, the main focus for me to create my own cards was to sort of silence all the things that I have going on in my brain, right? Because I either have too many ideas that I want to do, or I just get stuck on something and don't know what the heck to do next. So I made my cards very minimalistic because I didn't want any extra noise, right? I just want to be able to see a word and boom, let my brain kick in and go to town, right? So as of right now, I have 4 different categories of cards. So I have my accents, I have my art medium, I have my colors, and I have my themes. Now you're probably like this, like, why do you have one heart going this way and one heart going this way? The reason for that is if I, at some point, take, you know, my cards to someone in my household and I say, Spawn, hold up these cards for me. So pretend I'm Spawn right here, these Spawn's hands, and I'm me over here. I want him to be able to fan these out. And then I will know, okay, because I made them, the little blue hearts are the colors, right? But then if I'm here at my desk and I'm just shuffling around and the cards are horizontal this way, then I know what the category is, right? So that was all done by design. Now I'm not going to flip these over and show y'all, well, I guess I can the colors because they're colors. So, you know, silver, purple, green, red, coral or peach, blue, you know what I mean? So then I can just shuffle these, and I'll put a link to these cards. I've had these cards for freaking ever. And, you know, I love upcycling. I love reusing stuff. I love sort of repurposing things. So now I have all these extra cards, and I'm like, what can I do? Let me make my own freaking mani card. For example, I'm just gonna draw a few cards tonight and see what I can come up with. So I would, because it's just me and I'm by myself and I'm not taking these to anyone in my household to say, hey, hold these up, let me pick some cards, or I would take them and hold them up to someone in my household and let them pick a few cards. But I'm just gonna draw a few tonight, see what I come up with. So my accents, it could be, for example, alcohol inks. So I would have to use alcohol inks in like an accent nail or something like that, or a powder, like a chrome powder or a multi-chrome powder or something like that. So those are a couple of examples that I have in my accents pile. Now the art medium could be, I have to do freehand art, or I have to do stamping, something like that. And that's going to be sort of like a main theme, I guess, of my mani. Not an accent, but like a main theme. Colors, of course, y'all already know. And you can pick more than one color if you want to do a 3-color mani or a 2-color mani. I would actually probably pick no fewer than 2. Definitely 2 or more, possibly 3, because that way if you have 3 colors, then you may have an option to use that 3rd color on your accent nail if that's what you would like to do. And then for themes, you know, it could be something like animals. You know, I have to do a mani that, you know, the theme is animals, or what else? Geometric, right? Geometric or shapes. So again, I did very basic, bare bones, minimalistic type of cards here because, I mean, quite frankly, there was no reason to go ham. I mean, I could have, you know, printed shit off on the computer and glued them on here. I don't need all that. I don't need all that. I ain't that bougie, right? So for right now, one of the reasons that I'm not flipping these over and showing y'all all of the options that I have written on my cards is because these are open to interpretation, right? So even though my art medium obviously is going to include stamping because I'm a stamping queen, maybe you're terrible at stamping. Maybe you hate stamping. Maybe it's too messy for you. Maybe this, don't even put that. Don't even put that in your little medium pile, right? Or take something that you're not very good at or that you would like to work on and purposely throw it into your art medium pile. You know, if you have always thought that you were terrible at stamping, but honestly, you just really didn't, like you tried it a couple times and you were like, ooh, it's too messy, it's too gross. Or you tell yourself, I'm bad at this, when really you're not, you just need more practice. Specifically throw a stamping card in here. So that way, if you draw it, then you technically have to try that. You have to incorporate stamping in your mani. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put these over to the side and I'm gonna start drawing. I'm gonna start picking randomly. I'm gonna start with colors, and I'm only gonna do 2 because this is my first go round with these little cards that I made. And I don't want to shuffle these like actual cards because I don't want to bend them, right? So, and because this is silicone, they won't slide around on the table. If y'all weren't here with me, I would probably just pull up my little silicone mat and put it on my slippery desktop and just, you know, shuffle them all around. But that ain't what we doing. That ain't what we doing tonight. So I'm just gonna hand shuffle these, move them around, yada, yada, yada. And I am going to pick 2 cards from my little color pile. I don't have to take the one on the top either. I could push these around, spread them out, and go, you know what? I think I want this one. So we'll set you here, colors. And then I'll go with, I don't know, you popped out at me, so I'll go with this one. So those are gonna be my 2 colors. And now I'm gonna do the same with my themes. Just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I might fan them out. I have quite a few. Themes, themes, themes. And I'm just gonna pick one. I just want one theme. If you wanna do 2, you know, and try to marry 2 different themes, hey, go at it. This is to get you out of your ruts. This is to get your brain juices flowing. This is to just help you along. So I'm gonna put that little pile right there. And now I'm gonna move into my accents. So we'll shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Break those up. We'll cut the deck. We'll fan these out. And I'll pick one. Pick this guy right here. Doobie doobie doo. That's my accent. And then I don't have a ton in my mediums pile. Like for example, acrylic. I don't really get jiggy with acrylic, but eventually someday I may add that to my pile. But as of right now, I only have 4. I only have 4 different medium cards, which is okay. But again, I can make my own expansion packs, you know, down the road. So I have 4 art medium cards, and I think I'll take this guy. So there's my little pile. Let me get all these out the way, and then I'll flip these over, and we'll see what I'm going to have to try to do. Okay, so I for sure want to start with my colors. I think. So here are my two color cards. Color number 1, silver, and color number 2, black. Oh, okay. I'm already feeling this. I'm already feeling this Manny. Who doesn't love a good black and silver? So now, what do I have? Oh, my theme. Okay. Okay, so in what way am I going to have to incorporate silver and black? Food or drink? Oh, boy. Okay, so already I'm stumped, but I'll make it work. My accents. What's my accent going to be? Boom. Charms or bling. Okay, I like that. I think. I don't know. See, now my brain's going, okay, what kind of like food or drink charms do I have in my stash? I don't know. And then what art medium will I be forced to use? You're forced. You're tied forever to this Manny. And art medium will be Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to freehand a food or drink Manny using black and silver, and also charms or bling. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, so this is going to be my next Manny. I'm not going to do that on camera with you guys tonight, but stay tuned. So stay tuned for an upcoming video where I will definitely, I say definitely, where I possibly may have a video to share with y'all where I do a food or drink Manny. My 2 main colors will be silver and black. I will be using charms or bling, and I will be incorporating freehand. But for right now, I just wanted to share my little idea with you guys. Of course, let me know if you own actual, like, real life Manny cards. I know they're amazing. Maybe they're just something that you've sort of lusted for from afar because either you can't afford them or you think they're a good idea, but you're like, maybe that's just, you know, not me. Or maybe you're just starting your nail art journey and you're thinking, oh, maybe those are too intricate. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what your thoughts are on the whole Manny card situation. Personally, I adore that idea. So I don't know if Miss Selena Ryden was the first person to come up with it and perhaps another company beat her to the punch, or if maybe she ripped off someone else. I don't know. I don't care. That ain't my job to know that. But I am thankful that somebody brought this to the forefront. There are also, I have recently seen nail artists here on the old Tube of Views who use like a random, like a website. My dog out here just barking his face off. Where basically it's like a random picker that they just on their phone, they just hit the wheel and the wheel turns, and then that gives them, you know, their colors or their theme or something like that, and they work off of that. But I wanted something more tactile. You know, I wanted to be able to touch it and feel it and create it myself because I had fun. I had fun doing this. I just used my little label maker and some Sharpies. Okay, Tara, be quiet. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about these. Is this something that you may possibly want to create for yourself at home? Or, like I have already asked, is this something that you're interested in purchasing from Miss Selena Ryden herself? I don't know. Let me know. Drop me a comment if you have watched this entire video. Cookies, kudos, and trophies to y'all. And the keyword for this video will be cards. The keyword will be cards. Let me know what your thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are. Otherwise, stay tuned for a future video where I somehow somehow will try to incorporate all of this. I don't know. But I love you guys, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye!